Proverbs chapter 7, the Passion Translation. Subheader: Wisdom, your true love. Stick close to my instruction, my son, and follow all my advice. If you do what I say, you will live well. Guard your life with my revelation truth. For my teaching is as precious as your eyesight. Treasure my instructions and cherish them within your heart. Say to wisdom, I love you, and to understanding, you're my sweetheart. May the two of you protect me, and may we never be apart. For they will keep you from the adulteress with her smooth words meant to seduce your heart. Looking out the window of my house one day, I noticed the mindless crowd, a simple and naive young man who was about to go astray. There he was, walking down the street. Then he turned the corner, going on his way, hurrying to the house of the harlot, the woman he had planned to meet. There he was in the twilight as darkness fell, convinced no one was watching, as he entered the black shadows of hell. That's when their rendezvous began. A woman of the night appeared, dressed to kill the strength of any man. She was decked out as a harlot, pursuing her amorous plan. Her voice was seductive, rebellious, and boisterous as she wandered far from what's right. Her type can be found soliciting on the street corners on just about any night. She wrapped her arms around the senseless young man and held him tight. She enticed him with kisses that seemed so right. Then, with insolence, she whispered in his ear, "Come with me, it'll be all right. I've got everything we need for a feast. I'll cook you a wonderful dinner, so here I am all yours. You're the very one I've looked for, the one I knew I wanted from the moment I saw you. That's why I've come out here tonight, so I could meet a man just like you. I've spread my canopy bed with coverings, lovely multicolored Egyptian linens, ready for you to lie down on. I've sprinkled the sheets with intoxicating perfume, made from myrrh, aloes, and sweet cinnamon. Come, let's get comfortable and take pleasure in each other and make love all night. There's no one home, for my husband's away on business. He left home loaded with money to spend. He won't be back until another month ends." He was swayed by her sophistication, enticed by her longing embrace. She led him down the wayward path, right into sin and disgrace. Quickly he went astray, with no clue where he was truly headed. Taken like a dumb ox alongside the butcher, she was like a venomous snake, coiled to strike. So she set her fangs into him. He's like a man about to be executed with an arrow, right through his heart, like a bird that flies into the net, unaware of what's about to happen. So listen to me, young men. You'd better take my words seriously. Control your sexual urges and guard your hearts against lust. Don't let your passions get out of hand, and don't lock your eyes onto a beautiful woman. Why would you want to even get close to temptation and seduction, to have an affair with her? She has pierced the souls of multitudes of men. Many mighty ones have fallen and have been brought down by her. If you're looking for the road to hell, just go looking for her house. Proverbs chapter 7, Amplified Translation. Subheader: The wiles of the prostitute. My son, keep my words and treasure my commandments within you, so they are readily available to guide you. Keep my commandments and live. and keep my teaching and law as the apple of your eye. Bind them securely on your fingers. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to skillful, godly wisdom, you are my sister, and regard understanding and intelligent insight as your intimate friends, that they may keep you from the immoral woman, from the foreigner who does not observe God's laws and who flatters with her smooth words. For at the window of my house I looked out through my lattice, and among the naive and inexperienced gullible I saw young youths, a young man lacking good sense, passing through the street near her corner, and he took the path to her house. In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night, and there a woman met him, dressed as a prostitute and sly and cunning of heart. She was boisterous and rebellious. She would not stay home. At times she was in the streets, at times in the marketplaces, lurking and setting her ambush at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him, and with a brazen and impudent face she said to him, I have peace offerings with me. Today I have paid my vows. So I came out to meet you, that you might share with me the feast of my offering. Diligently I sought your face, and I have found you. I have spread my couch with coverings and cushions of tapestry, with colored fine linen of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us drink our fill of love until morning. Let us console and delight ourselves with love. For my husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He has taken a bag of money with him, and he will come home on the appointed day. With her many persuasions she caused him to yield. With her flattering lips she seduced him. Suddenly he went after her, as an ox goes to the slaughter, not knowing the outcome, or as one in stocks going to the correction to be given to a fool, until an arrow pierced his liver with a mortal wound. Like a bird fluttering straight into the net, he did not know that it would cost him his life. Now therefore, my sons, listen to me and pay attention to the words of my mouth. Do not let your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her evil, immoral paths. For she has cast down many, mortally wounded. Indeed, all who were killed by her were strong. Her house is the way to Sheol, descending to the chambers of death. Proverbs chapter 7, New Living Translation. Subheader: Another warning about immoral women. Follow my advice, my son. Always treasure my commands. Obey my commands and live. Guard my instructions as you guard your own eyes. Tie them on your fingers as a reminder. Write them deep within your heart. Love wisdom like a sister. Make insight a beloved member of your family. Let them protect you from an affair with an immoral woman, from listening to the flattery of a promiscuous woman. While I was at the window of my house, looking through the curtain, I saw some naive young men, and one in particular who lacked common sense. He was crossing the street near the house of an immoral woman, strolling down the path by her house. It was at twilight, in the evening, as deep darkness fell. A woman approached him, seductively dressed and sly of heart. She was the brash, rebellious type, never content to stay home. She is often in the streets and markets, soliciting at every corner. She threw her arms around him and kissed him. And with a brazen look she said, I've just made my peace offerings and fulfilled my vows. You're the one I was looking for. I came out to find you, and here you are. My bed is spread with beautiful blankets. with colored sheets of Egyptian linen. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us drink our fill of love until morning. Let's enjoy each other's caresses, for my husband is not home. He's always on a long trip. He has taken a wallet full of money with him and won't return until later this month. So she seduced him with her pretty speech and enticed him with her flattery. He followed her at once, like an ox going to the slaughter. He was like a stag caught in a trap, awaiting the arrow that would pierce its heart. He was like a bird flying into a snare, little knowing it would cost him his life. So listen to me, my sons, and pay attention to my words. Don't let your heart stray away toward her. Don't wander down her wayward path, for she has been the ruin of many. Many men have been her victims. Her house is the road to the grave. Her bedroom is the den of death.